Order 69. Replace or repair all damaged parts. I clipped the curb pretty hard yesterday. I think something around the wheels is damaged. It would have helped if it had said what side. Let's assume, if you clip the curb, and this is a left-hand drive car, let's assume this is going to be a right side problem. Nothing's showing up immediately. Oh, this is going to get messy. So, what do we think? Drive shaft, suspension, disc, wheel, alloy's bound to be screwed. Test drive or suspension brake check, do we think? I think a path test to begin with, but that may not be the end of it. I'm not expecting any brake problems. I'm actually expecting suspension damage. The game should put random stuff in. You know, like this car here, it's got cup holders. It should just randomly, you know, place packets of crisps and McDonald's milkshakes and just make it feel lived in. Just for a laugh, you know? No real reason, just because. Right, let's see what that shows us. Ooh. That is interesting. We're seeing damage, so let's... I mean, that's weird, because he's hit the driver's side. That's okay. I suspect this wheel will be damaged as well, then. 93% on the wheel. Not damaged one jot. Once we get that out, we're going to have to pop the ramp up. We're going to have to get the sway bar end off here. Or the outer tie rod, I should say. That's damaged. This inner tie rod is damaged. Let's pop that up. I'm just in my head, I'm thinking to myself, is it just this that's damaged? Or is there anything else? The wheel's not, which is kind of strange. Unless he hit the curb. Unless he hit this bit with the curb. That would kind of explain it. Well, I did expect wheel damage. I'm not sure if we can repair any of that stuff. I'm going to check it. Yes, we can, interestingly enough. We can indeed. Let's reassemble. See if that completes the job. And if it doesn't, we'll take it from there. So both inner and outer tie rod and a rubber bushing. Inner tie rod is that one. I'm conscious of how much money we're going to get for this. There's one way of using it to understand whether the job's nearly done or not. And a rubber bushing. Do you know what? I think I need to spend some money. Right. That'll do for now. Let's get this job done first. Almost maxed it all out completely. Sell those parts. Outer tie rod. Inner tie rod. Rubber bushing. Let's reassemble. See where we're at. If not, we may have to take it out for a test drive to find out what else is broken. Unless it's another wheel. I can't see what else it would be, to be perfectly honest. Inner tie, outer tie, like so. Your wheel back. Okay, parts should be empty. Has that done it? Yes, it has. That was all that was wrong. Very interesting damage confinement on that one. Job 69 completed. Order 70. Replace gearbox, $5,700. Replace gearbox and clutch set. Replace axles, mount new starter. I would like to replace my whole drivetrain as well as the starter. Here is the list. Alright, so he's basically telling us exactly what he wants doing. Gearbox and clutch. Axles, which ones? All of them? Front? Back? And a new starter. That's quite a random thing to do, to turn up to a garage and say you want that. Right, no. Oh, there's the starter. So the starter has shown up. Let's sort that out straight away. It's easy enough fix. In fact, I think we can repair that one. I'm pretty certain you can repair the starter motor. I'm not exactly sure how you do it, but you do it. So we'll do that. That's one item done. Axles, gearbox and clutch set. Hang on, I just made a boo-boo! What did I just do wrong? I put that back on. And you can't take the gearbox off with that thing on. You can't take that off without taking that. Oh, this is a big job. This is a monster. Right, here we go. I'm going to take the wheels off first, so that we can then take the drive axle off. And take the drive axle off this side. Like so. And the drive off what's that? Oh, come on. That side. And then come back in through the top. So let's pop the gearbox off. Hopefully we can repair the gearbox and not have to buy a brand new one. But we shall see. So maybe this isn't that big. The job. It's when you have to start messing about with the exhaust manifold. That's when it gets pretty nasty. So what have we got? Oh my god. Right. Let's get the hammer out. We'll just hammer the gearbox back into shape. That's fine, but both drive axles were done over, and it looks like we're buying those. Drive axle left and right. Clutch, bearing plate and friction plate. Pressure and friction plate. Okay, drive axles. Let's do them first. D. D for drive. Where are you? Drive axle left. Drive axle right. Friction plate, pressure plate, and release bearing. I think that's a lot, isn't it? Axle left, axle right, pressure plate, release bearing, friction plate. I think that was his shopping list. Which order do we want to do this? Go back this way, don't we? Need to reassemble the gearbox first. Release bearing, gearbox back in. Come on, camera. Cool. And while we're here, we want to put the starter motor back on. And I'm going to pop out. I want to put the drive shaft back on. And the wheel. So. Drive axle left. I'm hoping this has done it. So I'm sure it was all the items off the shopping list. Okay, let's have a look. It has indeed! $5,700. Now, let me just quickly see what tutorage I can get. 24 grand, let's buy that. Oh, we'll max it out. We're done. We are maxed out completely. It's almost game over time. Cool. Done. Order 71. Examine all parts of the suspension. Replace or repair all worn out parts. My customers have started complaining about the ride's stiffness. This is a taxi. I'm afraid the suspension is worn out. Could you please repair it? Sure, dude. $4,000. Your customers? Are you a chauffeur or something? Okay. Suspension. I could examine it. I could take it all apart. I'm actually thinking let's just slap it straight on here and find out what's wrong with it. This should highlight anything wrong. Oh, this horrible interior. Oh, I've forgotten how vomit-inducing this is. The green leather. Nobody. I don't know of any car that has green leather. The walnut trim. Cars definitely have that, but not my car. But not green leather. Oh, especially that as well. It looks like the green that's in the bottom of a pond. If this car had a suspension problem, it would be really cool if at this point you could start hearing, you know, squeakings and rattles and things not sounding right. So when you take it for a test drive, if you could hear misfires and stuff, that'd be really nice. Right, what did that show us then? Ooh, blimey. God, blimey, Mary Poppins. How much is he giving us? $5 grand. Both exhaust mufflers got to come off the back there. Springs down here. Oh god, springs here as well. We have to take the front wheels off, and do we need to take the rear wheels off? I think we do. Crikey. Yep, this is going to be fun. Let's get your wheels off first, sunshine. Now then, let's get the outer tie. Sorry, the sway bar, so that we can then take off shock absorber, which is fine, thankfully. Just the spring needs replacing, which is good for him because that would have been expensive. Okay, other side. Well, reassembly is going to be just as fun. So many things need to be put back on. Sway bar. Oh, this one does need... Look, the shock absorber does need fixing. I think that is... We can hammer that. And this one doesn't need the spring, so I'm going to leave that there. That is going to be from the underside. Don't think we need to do anything else there. This one... Yeah, I think we need to take this wheel out. Don't think we need the other wheel out, though. Try and minimise the amount of work we do here. Oh no, I was wrong. We don't need the wheels at the back at all. No, I think I'm wrong about that. Let's put the wheel back on. We don't need the wheel. We can get it at the underside for the rest of it. I click that. Who's left these tools here? There's only me working here. This is ridiculous. I should be hanging stuff back up. Right. Let's get that little bush there. If we don't take that out, we'll fail the job. And we're going to need to take out the muffler. The muffler's fine, but we need to pop it out so that we can drop the suspension out. Okay. It's those two. And the spring as well, look at this. You really have? What's he been doing? Makes you wonder what this guy's been doing in his car to get it the suspension like this. Shock absorber rear. Camera down, camera down. There we go. Okay. That, I think that's all the red pieces. No, no, no it's not. No it's not. Put that out there. Suspension arm is doing. Over to this side, please. Camera, can we go over there? Thank you. And those bushes need doing as well. Wow. We really have taken most of this guy's car apart. That's extraordinary. Right, suspension arm, $200. I've never repaired so much stuff. Look at this. That was almost £1,000 to repair those bits and pieces. Now we've got perishables. What have we got? Suspension spring front and 2 rears. Suspension spring front and 2 rears. 2 rubber bushings, and we'll do that one in a sec, because it's easy to get the wrong one, so let's concentrate on that one. Suspension spring front and 2 rear. Where are you? Suspension spring front, 2 rears, and a couple of rubber bushings, wasn't it? Was it 2? I think so. I'm thinking of 3. 1 rubber bushing we did. We did another. No, don't sell that one. We did that one. Suspension spring rear, we bought one of those. And we bought another one of those. And we bought a suspension spring front. Okay. That leaves us with a shock absorber rear and a shock absorber C front right. And that is easy to get wrong. Shock absorber C front right and a shock absorber rear. So careful with that stuff. C front right and shock absorber rear. And we're done on the parts list, I believe. So now it's a case of reassembly. So we'll get that bad boy in. Put the rubber bushing back. Like so. Get that bad boy in. Put that rubber bushing back. I believe that's the front bit done, apart from assembly when we lower it back down. We'll do this and check the parts list just to see where we are. Let's get shock absorber rear on first. We'll put the spring back, and then we'll put the suspension arm back, which we cunningly repaired. And the rear spring, and the shock arm. I believe that's all, so let's put the exhaust exhaust muffler back on both sides. Check the parts situation. I should only have outer toy rods and stuff. Sway bars off the front, shock absorber C front left, we'll have to put that on in a sec, and front right, and a rubber bushing. Where did that rubber bushing go? I put both of those back, didn't I? Is it that one I'm missing? That one. And that's why you need to be quite methodical about this. To protect yourself from yourself. Right. Do I lower it down now? Check the inventory. Wheels go back on when it's down, sway bars go back on when it's down, shock absorber front right goes on when it's down, as does the spring. I think we're lowering it down. Okay. Right, let's get you on. Come on. Go. Sway bar. You. I want to take you to Earth. Yep, you know the line. Right. Oh god, I didn't realise how disgustingly brown this car is. Get up here, let's get the spring back. Come on, let me click on that. There we go. She's shock back. Let's get your sway bar on. Awesome. Get your wheel back on. We're almost there, I think, hopefully. What else have we got left? Nothing! Are we done? We are done! Clean, methodical, mechanical. Oh yeah. That is it, repaired. On to the next job.